Good morning. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining the wee clan Torrance on this Tuesday morning. I'm a day behind because the kids were away a day late. It's Tuesday morning. It's day 573 of our YouTube project, where we share a video with you every single day to raise the energy. A video or three, depends on the day. We are doing our live dancing at 8:05, just under an hour. That'll be dance number 573. Today is the 26th of July, and it's also the 208th day of 2016. It's also the amount of days we've been vlogging. We are going to do some gentle stretching, some gentle warm-up stretching to open up the body this morning. We're going to do some Qigong to activate the energy fields, and then we're going to meditate to ground it all in, and then we close down this space, then we dance to raise the energy all the way back up again. All right, that is the format for the mornings at the moment. Thank you very much for joining us in this space. We appreciate it. It's always nice to do this with other people. All right, good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
How are you doing this morning?
All right, good. Yeah.
You suit yellow.
Let's see how that improves. All right, good, and yeah.
There's a bit of sun. There's a bit
There
of
is.
sun out there.
You can see shadows.
Balloons and balls.
Some balloons and balls as well. Oh, good. Right, into upright position. Or standing. And just make sure your feet are shoulder width apart, shoulders and chest are relaxed and open. I was about to start doing Qigong. No, first we'll do this one. Hands out to the side. I'm going to the left for 2 and then to the right for 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The head, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
You sound like a creaky door.
4. You sound like
I sound like a creaky door. Body.
my upper body feels like it's gone 10 rounds now. Surprising. Just the amount of discomfort I've gotten. It's like I'm just wearing a big, huge backpack. Right, going back the way. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoulders relaxed, the elbows up. To the left, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And shoulders, dropping the ear to the shoulder. Don't lift up the shoulders to try and meet the ear. Just get it as far as you can. To the left, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back, 1, 2, forward, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Left, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up on our toes. 1, 2. Down. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right arm up, left arm up. So sets of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. With arms together, going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. The knees forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the floor for our leggy stretches. Okay, legs together out in front of you, pointing our toes forward and back. Oop. Forward and back. Sets to 5, hold on 5. And first one that we're doing is reaching forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. And up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. And up. Legs to the side. Going to the left first. Again, 5 and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hold. And up. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hold. And up. A little bit wider if you can. To the left again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hold. And up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hold. And up. Both hands straight in front of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hold. And up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hold. And up. Bring your feet in together. Knees out to the side. Cupping the toes with the hands and bounce. Bounce the knees up and down as much as you can, insofar as if you're able to put your knees well out to the side like this, then great. If you're up here doing it that way, brilliant. If you can just give yourself a little bit more of a stretch each time, but just keep it in that area that is generally more comfortable for you. Just trying keeping the upper body upright and reasonably open, not kind of hunched over here. Okay, we'll bring that to a stop. Change the hands over, back to back between the toes, very lightly gripping, no real holding on at all, just I suppose resting the hands on the toes. Bring the chin down towards the hands and toes and keeping the eyes forward. So as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. And up. I was just finished with stretches. We'll move into the Qigong exercises.
Yeah. Isn't it lovely to gift yourself such movement in the morning? Life is much more different when you take these intentional steps. So, good morning. Yeah, all ready.
Into our starting position, that is feet shoulder width apart, outside edges straight line. Relax the shoulders and open the chest slightly. Okay, you don't want to, not in the military or such, or to the point you don't want to have your kind of shoulders pinned back against the wall behind you, but neither do you want to kind of be all sitting forward. So it's trying to keep things open. That in itself helps to open. Just that simple movement helps to open the chest, and you can relax the hands back down by your side again. Drop the tailbone down a wee bit, and then pop it forward slightly. Hands down to our side, palms open. Short breath out, and in. Raising that energy up with our hands above our head, and down on the out breath, down. Through the body, back to the starting point. Ready to pick that energy up and cycle it back on the in-breath, back up to the top, and down. And one more up. Just 3. And down. Hands down to the side. Next exercise, similar fashion. Bring the hands though up through the middle of the body, and then turning and back down on the out breath, but still picking up that energy, lifting it up through the body, and then the out breath back down again. Down and down to gather up some more. So short breath out, and in. And out. And in. And out. Keeping a check on the balance of your feet as well. Everything's kind of nicely centered in. And out. Okay, set your stance slightly wider apart. Just maybe a foot width each side. So wherever your feet were before, just kind of imagine going one more foot width apart. When you drop the tailbone down, I'm going to go for the, I want to say, again, I keep wanting to say sort of punching horse stance. Is it?
It's the punching horse stance.
I think it's the punching horse stance.
It just sounds unfortunate.
It does. It just general RSPV going to be turned up at the front. No, it's words, isn't it? It's not the RSPC, yeah, so it must be the SSP or something like that. Section of hands. Anyway, early morning humor doesn't quite work. So drop the 1 point. I'm going to stand side on for you a moment, but dropping the 1 point or the tailbone. Okay, hands are going to be just resting on the lightly on the kind of the hips, pelvis, and our hands are going to just be loosely closed. Okay, main breath. We're going to draw hands in about halfway along, turn, and then just a slight extension, but not like that extension, just to the end of our reach. Turn the hand over, gather in energy, and draw it back in on the out breath. Okay, so in breath, out breath. Then you can do it on the other hand. In breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. In, out. In, make sure that your balance on your feet is nicely centered, that you're not too far on the outside edge. Out. In, out. In, out. Last one on each side. In, out. In, out. Okay, so coming back into your regular stance, just like shoulder width apart, so bring it back in, that foot width, you'd set it out before. And we're going to swing our arms. Well, we're not. We're going to turn our upper body, okay? Because our arms are nicely relaxed at the side of our body, it causes a pendulum effect with the arms and the hands. And the arms, or the hands, sorry, if left to impact on the body, will do so. And it's not entirely without positive effect where they land. So in this contact that's made, this gentle slap, or if you cup the hand slightly is better, or indeed just form a very loose, closed hand. When the hand makes contact with the body, it's actually stimulating little points around the meridians that run down both the sides, front and back of the body. If you get a little bit more vigorous with the turn, if you put more energy into the turn, what that's going to do is result in a harder impact, the hands to the body. So keep this gentle as it suits you, or invigorate the motion as it suits you. And even you can choose to allow the elbows to bend more significantly, especially on the front side. It's a bit more difficult on the back side. And yeah, it's helping to loosen off the energy around the lungs and the upper chest as well. You can slowly start to bring, if you're up there, bring the hands back down, just kind of trace a line down the front of the body with each turn, and bring it back into the center area here. Just a few more turns, and bring it back in to rest at the center. Make sure that your feet are nicely positioned, your balance, your shoulders are relaxed, your chest, this upper area feels open. Hands back to the side again, palms open, back to our first exercise. Short breath out and in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. Hands back to the side. And step out of position.
Thank you very much.
Get ourselves organized and ready to meditate.
It is that time. We're spot on for time today. Good job. I often find when I'm meditating, I get colder halfway through, which is one of the reasons I will bring a blanket with me. Because if I start to get cold, I don't want to be thinking about being cold. I want to be able to pop a blanket around and go, that's better. Bruce has fancy meditation pillows. I'm using a cushion.
It's whatever you've got that works.
All right. So we've been meditating with about 2,000 people every morning with this app at the moment.
Yeah.
This is the Insight Timer app. What it does is you can program it to do lots of different timers. There's different types of meditations you can use it for. So check it out if you want. That's a really good application.
Yeah. I can't remember, they changed the name of it slightly. I've changed the name of it. I can check that out if anybody's interested enough to consider downloading the app. It is a free app. It works basically well. It works very well as a free app. It is enhanced very well as a paid app, and I think it was £2.50 or something like that. Which, for what you get as a backup to being able to monitor everything, is really good. So we are going to make sure that we are in a upright position, that our shoulders are relaxed, our chest feels open. Again, we don't have to have the shoulders all the way back and sort of scrunch the shoulder blades in towards the spine. That's not going to do any good at all. But it's good to be able to sit with a sense and a feeling of openness in the body. I invite you to start that again. I would invite you to close your eyes, if that is how you prefer to meditate. If you'd rather meditate with your eyes open, that is absolutely fine too. Bring your awareness onto the breath as it is, so not changing anything about the breath at all. Just like you to observe the sensations of the breath as it moves in and out of the body. You can feel the cool flow of air as the breath comes into the body. You might be able to feel the sensations against the abdomen or the chest as that cavity fills and rises or moves out. Then on the out breath, you can feel that relaxation in the abdomen and the chest as the breath moves out. You can feel a slight breeze against the tip of the nostrils. Or indeed, if you're using your mouth to breathe out, then you can feel that passing of air over your tongue and your lips. With this meditation, it's not necessary to breathe out using the mouth. In through the nose and out through the nose is perfectly suitable. And just holding our awareness with the breath for a moment. Seeing what's happening around about the breath, insofar as are we finding a moment here where we are able to enjoy a reasonably stable focus upon the breath? Are we being distracted by thoughts? Are thoughts coming into a point of real distraction? Remember, if these thoughts are coming in, don't get into a conflict with the thoughts coming in. It's absolutely fine. Just letting those thoughts come in, acknowledging them. Bring the attention back onto the breath. And if through the course of the meditation you find that your mind has wandered off into thoughts before you come straight back into the intention of the meditation, move those thoughts on to the side or just straight forward, bring your awareness right back onto the breath. Spend a moment there and then come back into the intention of the meditation. The intention for this meditation this morning is, as it was yesterday, is an exchange of love within the body, and to help with an amount of focus to keep that idea going, that intention going as the meditation progresses. You can silently repeat or recite the words, I receive love, and on the out breath, I give love. It could be as simple as that. You don't want to make it overly complicated and having it longer to recite in your mind than the breath can come in. That doesn't really work particularly well, so keeping it short. You might want to add in a couple more words. I receive love from the universe, for example. You could go that way. I give love to my family, my friends, and most of all myself. It could be on your out breath. And so we're just going to enter ourselves into a moment, the remainder of the meditation. And all I want you to do, to feel, to experience, to say, if it helps, quietly in your mind, I receive love. And you can say it over and over again as the breath comes in. I receive love, I receive love, I receive love. I give love, I give love, I give love. And you can do it that way. I'm not just saying it for the sake of saying it. Really call in that love to you. It's there for you. You deserve it entirely. It's a birthright to receive love. And it's just being a really decent human being to give it back out again. Keeping your awareness and your intention with receiving and giving love. And if the mind wanders into thought, remember, bring your attention, your awareness back onto the breath first of all. Once you're reconnected with your breath, just introduce the words of intention. Just making sure that the mind is keeping its awareness with the breath and with the intention of meditation. If you find that your mind is wandering into thought because you're trying to be more specific or direct with where your love is coming from or going to, it's maybe distracting, just bring the awareness right back onto the breath. Bring it back into the intention and keep it simple. In this instance, simple covers everything. Love comes from everywhere. Your love can go back to everywhere. Turning your awareness into the space that you're sitting in, gently opening your eyes and returning to start off Another brand new day. And yes, they've updated the app, and I think one of the things that they've done there is made the bells a lot louder.
That seemed quite loud, didn't it?
So, yes.
Good morning, Christina. Thank you for joining us for the meditation. I hope you enjoyed that. We are well, if not tired. I hope you are well too. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. I hope these morning spaces go some way to building our energy so that we ward off the worst of what's available to run us down. There's a lot of bugs and viruses and all sorts going about. The aim of these things that we do here, I do here, is to help me stay fit and healthy as much as possible. But you still have to process everything. So you still I just have to allow the things to work through you. I'm just very grateful that a few years ago when things worked through me, they would have me floored and agony. And now they work through me and I'm kind of like, oh, that's a bit harsh. I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit sore. So the girls are back today here in this space. They're both fast asleep just now. Gemma wanted to woken up for the dance. So Bruce is off to give her morning insulin. I'm glad to hear that, Christina. I'm glad you're feeling well. Yeah, Gemma went to bed. She wasn't well through the night though, so we'll see how she's doing this morning. And hopefully she'll dance. Oh, I am super stiff today. I don't know why. Changes and changes and changes. Right, so dancing in 10 minutes. I think we're going to a little country today. I checked out Baby Jane, Christina, and I think the copyright for that is going to be tough. Some songs are some of the most popular songs you might want to dance to run it through copyright would mute it on the channel. At the moment, I run it with mainly it's available everywhere. They're all copyright claimed, obviously, all our dance videos. So all we do is make sure that it's not blocked. It took me a while to get a hang of. I think a year ago yesterday or a year ago today, our music's blocked. So you can get to watch us if you click on a link somewhere, dancing to Diana Ross's Upside Down with no music. I watched it, it's pretty good. I'm certainly moving, everybody moves. Sometimes I've gone back and I've put music over it, I didn't do that, so. But yes, I'm getting some good song suggestions coming in, so that's wonderful. Thank you very much for them. As I said, what I do is I get the song suggestions and I take it through the YouTube creator to see what's going to happen. And sometimes I have to ditch them. But that's okay. Plenty more songs where that came from. I am going to wrap up this space. I am going to invite you all along to our next live space. I'm going to see if we might be able to do it on Facebook Live as well. But that means I have to find another camera to record on. Yeah, lots of people worry about copyright things, but for a whole year, that's 365 days of copyrighted songs mainly. But it doesn't do anything for your channel unless you're trying to make money from it. And we've never tried to make money from our dance project, obviously. So YouTube seem quite happy for us to dance to the songs as long as we're not monetizing them. They're happy for us to make money other videos. So that's the way we're doing. You know, I'm very lucky. We do with all these things we're doing live. We're very lucky that they're letting us do it. I love Spotify. And between Spotify and YouTube, it tries to keep me right as to what we can bring live out there to the world. But I really liked the Facebook Live feed yesterday. It was much better quality than YouTube Live. So might try that again, see if anybody joins in. Thank you very much for being with us in this space this morning. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Message me. We're going on holiday. We're not going anywhere yet. But we're going on holiday, I think, from our live spaces for 2 weeks at the beginning of August. I think we're going to take some time off and have a wee rest and not jump out of bed every morning. But we'll see. That's what we're thinking just now. So yeah, keep in touch, keep informed. Write to me if you want to chat. That'll be great. All right, we'll see you bright and early at 7:20 tomorrow morning, 7:20. And yeah, we'll do some more warm-up stretching, key work and stuff. See you then. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.